When implementing the orthodromic snare technique, it's important to remember to fix the pacing lead or the vane selector as you advance the snare down the sheath, as illustrated here. So this is a case where we had high thresholds, and so we took the existing wire out, put in a fresh Choice PT floppy, and were able to advance it through the collaterals, back out into the coronary sinus, and into the right atrium. Wire choice is critical to successful advancement through the collaterals. You need to use a polymer tip that is black like a glide wire and light support wire to optimize your chance of getting through the collaterals. So here we have the wire through the collaterals, back into the CS. And now we're going to advance the snare into the sheath, advance the snare into the coronary sinus, and we already have an Amplatz wire in the coronary sinus. So here we are advancing, this tip of the snare is coming out there, we're advancing the snare into the coronary sinus. But what's happened is that the lead is not fixed at the hub, and as a result, friction between the sheath, between the snare and the pacing lead, pushes and buckles up the pacing lead into the coronary sinus, which can create an unstable situation. So we had to reposition the sheath in the lead, which resulted in the snare falling out of the CS. So to get things back in position, we took a glide wire and advanced that back into the CS, and then slid the snare catheter over the glide wire, this time fixing the pacing lead so that it didn't advance as the snare was advanced. So now we have the snare in the coronary sinus. We open this layer, withdraw the wire, advance it through the snare, close the snare, and you can see here we have wire out into the right atrium, so you want to be sure you have at least 10 centimeters of wire. 15 is better before you close it up. So now here's the snare's tight, and so we're putting traction on the wire, and the wire's not pulling out because the snare's attached there, and we're able to get the pacing lead deeper into the branch, and we're able to improve the thresholds and get a great QLV. We then release the snare, remove the snare, remove the sheath, and we're all done. So for more details on how to implement the orthodromic snare technique, you can go to YouTube and get the whole picture step by step. Thank you.